The Canadian Transportation Museum and Historic Village is exempt from paying taxes. It has a restaurant and a banquet hall on the property, and some private restaurants aren't happy about that. And now Council is asking the province to review the village's tax status. The CBC's Sean Henry joins me now with details. Sean?
Good evening, Bob. Fairness is at issue here. On one end, local restaurants say it's not fair the restaurant on the museum's property is tax exempt. On the other end, museum operators who say they're not for profit and they don't think it's fair they're being compared to private businesses. They say that's like comparing apples to oranges. On today's menu, discussion about taxes. This restaurant is on the Canadian Transportation Museum's property. It opened 5 years ago after museum operators in Michigan made the suggestion.
You have to have food. Food is absolutely critical. It will bring people out that would normally wouldn't come out, and you also have to make your facilities available.
The restaurant is part of the museum's tax-exempt status that has left a sour taste in the mouths of other local restaurants. They've asked the town to step in. Council has recommended the province revoke the tax-exempt status of the not-for-profit organization. Last night there was a motion to cancel that recommendation. It failed.
They're tax-exempt till the government looks at it. Now they may say we're going to leave it, and they may take, the recommendation that we sent.
Area restaurants complain of unfair competition. Museum operators disagree since the nearest restaurant is about a 6-minute drive away. Nobody from Arnerstop wanted to appear on camera, but the owner's son told us it wasn't fair the museum was tax exempt. Ron McDermott says there will be lots of talk, but very little action on this issue.
With the election coming, this one will be dealt with for quite some time.
Mickey Mulder is taking action. He's considering canceling an antiques auto show at the museum scheduled for 2009. He says it's the town's loss.
Think of the hotels, the camping grounds, and things like that. And look at the prestige that's lost to the whole Canada South, not just Essex.
Mickey Mulder admits the move to cancel the show is a little extreme, but he says it's just business. He says most of the people who work at the museum are volunteers, and they're discouraged by all this talk of possibly removing the tax-exempt status.
Now, Sean, you talked to the mayor of Essex, Ron McDermott there. What were town councillors saying about the issue?
I did try to get a hold of the 3 councillors who voted to continue to have the province look into removing the tax-exempt status. 2 of them were not available. 1 flat out refused to speak to me. I did speak to Councillor Paul Innes, who says this is just to have an even playing field with all businesses.
All right, Sean, thanks very much.
Thank you.
That's the CBC's Sean Henry reporting live tonight.